good. There is a pigeon in the chimney. Or at the top of the chimney. Making a lot of noise. Really? Right now? When I'm filming? Okay, I think we're good. Hi guys, welcome to day 19 of Veda and the 19th instalment of my 30 before 30 series. Goal number 19 on the list is one that I feel like once I get started with it shouldn't be too difficult, but it's the getting started of it part that is quite daunting. So my 19th goal is to revisit my French. I did French in high school for 4 years, so from the ages of 12 to 16. I studied French on a weekly basis, had several French classes a week, and did many a test and answered many a question and all that in French. On top of that, I was actually the winner of my year group's French prize 2 years running. So when we were doing our standard grades, was it in 3rd and 4th year? I think it was in 3rd and 4th year I won the French prize, which I'm reluctant to really say is a wonderful reflection on me, and is probably slightly more a reflection on the fact that I don't think anyone was massively excited about French in our classes. But I did quite enjoy it, and my mum did languages at uni, and so she studied French. So I think that having that kind of support helped me through it and helped me feel more invested in it, and it was something that I actually really did quite enjoy. I then did not take French on to higher level. I decided to kind of split my focus between, I had to do maths, I didn't want to do maths, but I had to do it, and English. They were the kind of compulsory subjects to do. But I loved English, and I loved English and drama, so I wanted to do them for my more kind of creative side, and then I did chemistry and biology and maths for the more kind of sciencey side of things in my 5th year at high school. And so French kind of just got left out. I knew that it wasn't something that I was going to pursue necessarily to like university level or probably work in any capacity, and so I didn't bother keeping up with it, and I remember virtually none of my high school French. I think this is a real shame, because I think it is such an incredible thing to have more than one language, and seeing people who have English as their second language but are speaking it so incredibly fluently that you would never know just always makes me feel a bit guilty that I don't make more of an effort to have another language myself. I realise globally that things that are really useful to have as a second language are things like Mandarin and like Spanish. I think is quite helpful in these kind of things. I don't know how many situations that I'm going to be in that I would be speaking French. However, I just feel like it's something that is really good to have. It's also a good thing to have in your CV, having a second language. And I'm not necessarily saying that I want to like completely relearn it to the point of being like 100% fluent, but you can get all these apps that help you kind of like learn a language. And I think it would be quite, once I kind of got into it and started to remember a lot of my high school French, I think that it would be something that you could kind of rebuild your knowledge of, relatively quickly. I just think it would be something really worthwhile. I think it would be something that if I could get into a really good habit of, it would make me feel quite positive, because it's just, as I say, it's something that looks good on your CV but also makes you feel like you're making slightly more of an effort. I think as English speaking people we have a really bad habit of just making the assumption that other people will speak English, rather than realising that that's actually a really wonderful thing for them to do, and to give us that level of like, if we go to Spain or we go to France or we go to wherever, we kind of just assume there'll be an English speaking person somewhere to translate for us, whereas actually the onus should really kind of be on us. We're going on holiday there, we're travelling there, we should be trying to make more of an effort to speak their language. So yeah, anyway, that's just something I've been thinking about lately, so I thought that I would pop it on the list. Let me know in the comments down below, do you speak another language? Do you have more than one language? See people who speak like 5 languages just honestly amazes me. I think that's such an incredible skill to have. And if you don't and you would like to learn another language, let me know what language you would have at the top of your list. Alright, I'm going to leave it there, but thank you so much for watching guys, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye!